How is it that this suspect got away? I mean, they had both of them, and one got away. How does that happen?
Well, obviously, that's a very rapidly unfolding scenario that's taking place. It appears that the older brother was the individual who threw the bomb at the police officers, was engaging them in firefight, might have provided just enough of a cover for the younger Tsarnaev to actually escape the scene.
So he escaped the scene, and they still haven't found him. I mean, here we are, hours and hours later. Why do you think it's taking so long, Jan?
Well, look, you're looking for an individual in a community, and there are obviously so many different hiding areas that have to be very carefully and methodically searched. The last thing that you want to have happen is to do a rapid search, miss something, and most importantly, risk another police officer being injured or killed in a circumstance like that.
Do you think he's still there in the Boston area? I mean, they've gone through a lot to try and lock down the area and to prevent his ability to be able to travel outside the Boston area, given that public transportation has been limited, Amtrak has been limited, buses have been limited, etc. Might he still be close by?
Well, clearly the authorities are on top of all of the unfolding information. They're following every investigative lead, and clearly the methodical nature in which they're going about this particular search is indicative that they suspect that he may still be in that community. The unprecedented lockdown has, in effect, reduced a lot of the transit points that might aid and assist him to exit the city, and therefore it would appear that they are proceeding on the presumption that he is still in that area.
Jan, again, former assistant director at the FBI. Can you walk us through what the FBI, what the state police, what the local police are doing when they say they're going house by house? I mean, is it a case of officers actually looking up into trees, opening garbage cans, around doors, into freestanding garages, et cetera? Is that what is actually happening, and is it that detailed right now?
Well, yes, a door-to-door search means exactly that. They are checking all logical locations where an individual could secrete themselves, large or small. They really are not leaving any stone unturned in making sure that they don't miss a potential hiding location.
And based upon your experience at the FBI, how long can a single individual last unassisted, without water, without food, without a cell phone, without shelter, et cetera? How long can a single individual last in an urban environment or suburban one like this?
Well, again, this is a pretty unique manhunt that is underway in Boston. There are so many unknown qualities to this search in terms of his presence in that community. We still don't know, as has been widely reported, if he is operating on his own, whether there is any particular support network that he might be able to rely on. And I would imagine that what the authorities are trying to do is to close off all of those avenues so that ultimately he'll either be located or, certainly as his extended family is calling for, that he turns himself in to law enforcement.